Imagine a world where hospitals don't exist. What if your child got a fever and the temperature keeps rising, or your elderly mother falls and breaks her hip, or you cut yourself and it gets infected? What would you do if hospitals or professional healthcare didn't exist? This was the case for 95% of the people living in the ancient world, before the advent of Christianity. No healthcare options other than home remedies. Professional healthcare was something only for the rich, 5%. In civilizations across the globe, medical care existed in various forms, but it was the Christian movement that revolutionized the concept, transforming it into a service accessible to all, regardless of social status, religion, race, or gender. Our story begins in the early Christian era, a period when caring for the sick transcended mere kindness, becoming an embodiment of Jesus Christ's teachings. It was here, in the humble abodes of early Christians, that the seeds of the modern hospital were sown, as these homes became refuges for the ailing and destitute. Amidst this backdrop of emerging compassion, a remarkable figure arises, Saint Fabiola of Rome. A woman of immense wealth and greater heart, Fabiola poured her resources into creating the first public hospital in Rome. This groundbreaking institution opened its doors to all, irrespective of social standing, heralding a new era of healthcare. However, it was Saint Basil the Great, a luminary of the early church, who is often credited with establishing what we might recognize as the first true hospital in 369 CE. In Caesarea, St. Basil's hospital was more than a shelter. It was a complex institution where the sick were housed and treated, a novel concept that laid the foundation for modern hospitals. As we traverse through time to the medieval period, the role of the church in healthcare burgeons. Monastic orders like the Benedictines and the Augustinians, guided by Christian principles, established hospitals across Europe. These weren't just places of care, they were beacons of hope and solace. The Knights Hospitaller, a chivalrous order founded in the 12th century. They dedicated themselves to providing care for pilgrims in Jerusalem. They set up hospitals along the pilgrimage routes, offering medical aid and shelter to those on their holy journey. But these were not hospitals as we know them today. They were more akin to hospices, places where people could receive basic care and comfort in their time of need. However, as understanding of medicine advanced, so did the concept of the hospital. These institutions began to evolve, shifting from mere hospices to more organized establishments providing medical care. Doctors and nurses started to play a more significant role, and the church endorsed scientific study alongside spiritual healing. This shift marked a significant milestone in the history of healthcare. It was during the Renaissance that a seismic shift occurred. The church, aligning with the burgeoning scientific spirit of the time, endorsed the study of medicine alongside spiritual healing. This fusion of faith and science propelled the evolution of hospitals from simple hospices to structured establishments of healing. In this era of enlightenment, nursing emerged as a noble profession, with orders like the Sisters of Charity and Daughters of Charity at the forefront, embodying the Christian tenet of selfless service. Looking at the modern era, we see the Christian influence is still very much alive in our healthcare system. In the far-flung corners of the globe, where modern conveniences are scarce, Christian missionaries have been at the forefront of establishing hospitals. They've provided healthcare to underserved communities, embodying the Christian principle of serving the least among us. Notably, figures like Mother Teresa come to mind. She and her sisters dedicated their lives to caring for the sick and dying in the slums of Calcutta, India. But the Christian influence isn't confined to remote areas or historical figures. Today, Christian organizations continue to play a significant role in healthcare worldwide, like Samaritan's Purse, Medical Teams International, Cure International, World Vision, and Catholic Medical Mission Board, CMMB, just to name a few. These institutions not only offer medical services, but also embody the Christian ethos of compassion and care for all, irrespective of their faith or background. In the United States, too, numerous hospitals bear the names of saints or Christian denominations like Methodist or Presbyterian, a testament to their Christian origins. They continue to promote values of charity, empathy, and selflessness, principles deeply ingrained in their foundational ethos. So whether it's through the establishment of health centers in underserved areas, the tireless service of missionaries, or the operation of large-scale healthcare institutions, The Christian touch in the evolution and operation of hospitals is palpable. Even in the modern era, the influence of Christianity in the evolution and operation of hospitals is undeniable. So from the early Christian era to the present day, the Church has played a pivotal role in the development of hospitals. As we've seen, the birth of hospitals was deeply intertwined with Christian values of charity and care for the sick. The Church, in the medieval era, not only propagated these values but also acted as the primary institution for healthcare, transforming the concept of hospitals from mere places of refuge to structured institutions for healing. In the modern era, Christian influence continues to be seen in hospitals, whether through the guiding principles of care and compassion or the many Christian organizations still actively involved in healthcare. Today, hospitals stand as a testament to these enduring Christian values, offering a helping hand to those in need, irrespective of their faith or background. Next time you visit a hospital, remember the centuries of history and the significant role Christianity played in its existence as the Church sought to display Christ's love and compassion to all people.